It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got a showdown in the Sunshine State. It's the Jags and the Dolphins, next on Madden Football.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. With my good friend Charles Davis in the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and the moment... Lawrence. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Dolphins will have solid field position here as they go play action now. Lawrence, he'll air this one out for Kirk. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Up the middle they go with Mostert. Able to fight through one tackle. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That one a first down pickup of 8. Out of the gun on third down. Here's Tua. Fighting to stay upright. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
So far, they've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Travis Etienne, touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne, 66 yards. And the Jaguars get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness.
And the tight end in motion here. Second down, here's Mostert again. Bust through the tackle. And Mostert going to pick up a Dolphins first down as he gets this up past the left. Tua getting it quickly out to Waddle. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 12. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. That is Josh Hines Allen working his way in for the sack to pick up the first down and move the chains. From the gun on third down, Lawrence. That is caught. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up. Here's Lawrence. And this one into the hands of Ingram downfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
So they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true. But you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. Good play caller. You've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get it. Now Lawrence to throw. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. Chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Flying in to pick up that sack, Jordan Brooks. Tua, a final shot before half. Open man downfield is Hill. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped.
An important drive for them because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And he'll have a Dolphins first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. Tua sets up to pass it. That one complete to Hill. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The extra effort after the catch. Here's a toss left for Achane. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Achane taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from drawing level. It took them a little while, but they are on the board here in this third quarter, and now with a chance to tie this up.
And it gives them a chance.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Lawrence will throw. He'll get this into the hands of the wideout from LSU. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 20-yard line. Tua going to throw. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring on. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on third down. It's been tremendous all day long. Now 2nd and 3. Etienne on the toss right. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
And that's the type of run that they're looking for.
Already as they come up 2nd down. Bigsby will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time he had the speed to win that race.
2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Down the sideline he goes. Down the right sideline. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 72 yards. And the Dolphins have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Still going. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Christian Kirk, 69 yards. And the Jaguars use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Quick slant, Tyreek Hill with it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 23. 17. Here's Tua. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jaylen Waddle from 17 yards out. And the Dolphins are back within a score. So they fought half the battle here, but they're still down.
Plenty of work still left for them, but they delivered in the first step in their comeback attempt.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That is caught. He's across midfield. Hill shedding the tackle. And finally marked down at the 23. It's a big play there for Miami. 57 yards.
You're knocking the ball away, but you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game.
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Dolphins put together a 4th quarter drive to take the lead.
And touchdown and congratulations and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part 1 is done, but they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Throwing now, Lawrence. Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted.
They practiced starting back in OTAs. They wanted to visualize winning a game and how great that feels, and they got it done in this one.
Yep, a knee gets them to 1-0. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Miami, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the Week 1 victory here by a field goal. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.